Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Sekou Kene. Today, I'm going to start a program called CMC-Hours, where we're going to update the Liberian people in Liberia and across the world as to what is going on in our country. But yes, it's going to be very fascinating conversation. I want to encourage all of you to share the show so we can update you as to what is going on in the CMC and around the world. So follow the show or share it.
I'm gonna make it right. Sweet song.
Let us join together and build this dream never settle.
We buy council power. When they set up can you what do I? Can you what do I? Can you what do I? When set up the Senate of our pain.
If you are from, this is someone in Nimba. Let us stop discrimination, tribalism, and vote disability. Oh, for better road construction, development is the best. Musability. Oh, Yago Nimba Yasibo, Papa Kunu.
Princess Kamara.
Je dis, envoyez-le, l'homme de mon cœur. Hey, Il a manqué. Enfin, je te libérer. Ah ouais. Et Côte d'Ivoire, et de Libéria. Enfin, je officiel. Ministre Mervyn. And Minister Imagine. Ah ouais. Tuba.
So, once again, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining. All of you for joining me again. I want to say thank you to those of you who have shared the show and those of you who haven't shared the show. I want to encourage you to do so because the conversation we are about to have is very important. But I want you to share the show so we can continue this conversation. Share the show, folks. Share the show with everybody. This conversation is real. We're going to give you an update on the CMC. We'll also give you an update as to what is transpiring in Nimba County and so it's important you share the show so we can get this conversation. So we'll take like 2 minutes to share the show and while we enjoy this beautiful song. Let's do this.
Are you living ready? Sit down.
Let us join together and build this dream level 7.
We buy cancel power. When they set up on can you what do I? Can you what do I? Can you what do I? Set up
the person, Jerry Yakaway,
Papa Dulabo, Sosa, what do I responsabilité nous la et nous là, les sénateurs par le pays dehors. Tout ce quoi doit ta, bibita menu, tout me salé, canou, toi, papa. Y'a nous, les sénateurs par le pays dehors. Vous avez été à toi, et je savais même quoi toi, et nous
If you are from someone in Nimba,
Oh,
let us stop discrimination, tribalism, and what disability.
all right.
For better road construction, development.
All right, my people. Yeah, thank you for sharing the show. Those of you who have shared the show, I want to say welcome. If you haven't done so, I want to say welcome as well. And I want to welcome those of you who have said something and those of you who are yet to say anything. But I want to say thank you to all of you for joining SKTV today. I know right now it's a midnight here, 8 minutes past midnight in Manchester, United Kingdom. And I know it's about 11 p.m. in Liberia. For the United States, I believe it's not too late. It's about 7 p.m. in New York City. And it's about 7 p.m. in Philadelphia and 4 p.m. in Phoenix, Arizona. I want to say thank you to all of you for following us. So we're going to update you as to what is going on. First of all, I'm going to start with what we are doing here as far as CMC is concerned. And then we'll go to Liberia. We'll tell you what is happening in Liberia and in Nimba particularly when it comes to the upcoming by-election in Nimba County. So we are here currently. We have most of the decision makers when it comes to the diaspora membership of the CMC. So here we have the chairperson, the global chairperson in Dr. Francine Chinewe. We also have the chairperson for the USA, Madam Grace Gua. We also have other leaders, other regional chairpersons. And for me, I am the chairperson for the Western region of the CMC in the United States. So we were invited by an organization here, Liberian organization here in the United Kingdom. They had an election, and the inauguration is slated for this weekend, this coming Saturday. And Honorable Musa Ability was chosen to be the keynote speaker. He's going to address the keynote of that important program. Liberians across the world are invited. Many of them are already here. So the program is going to be very colorful. And a lot of people are expected. Anyway, my colleague, my brother, John C. Melbourne Kola, welcome to SKTV. Although this is not your regular time. But yeah, you can sit, you can be here and listen to us. By the way, any of you, if you want to be a part of this conversation, you're more than welcome to let me know, send you the link so you can join me to have this conversation. Whether is my other colleagues, and I'm seeing Ibrahim here. Ibrahim Koli is here. And We have Maurice A.M. Jabate also here. A lot of people here. So if any of you want to really join me to have this conversation, you're more than welcome to join us. But we're going to actually, inform the Liberian people not only about what we don't hear, but also to talk about what is happening right now in Liberia. Interestingly, the election in Liberia, the by-election, the upcoming by-election, is creating a lot of pause, and political cartels are also revealing themselves, and they are giving us reasons why the CMC should be the alternative. They're giving us reasons why Liberians in their numbers are gravitating towards the CMC, both in the diaspora as well as in Liberia. They are giving us reasons every day. And today, look at the players in Liberia. Look at the political field. In the election, in the by-election, we have three major candidates. You have Honorable Mike Blown of the CMC. You have Representative Samuel Koga of the MDR and the Unity Party. Interestingly, you have Madam Edith Gonglo, who actually registered as independent candidate. But it's getting so interesting that all the old heads, all the old politicians, the political cartels, the traditional politicians, the old players of politics in Liberia, they have all taken sides to defend their political interest, to defend what is in it for them, not what is in it for the people of Nimba County, not what is in it for the Liberian people. The politicians now have governed themselves to support candidates that represent their interest. Not the interest of the people. So somebody is asking question, where is CMC based in Liberia? To help you out, CMC is a grassroots organization funded and operated by common Liberians. And if you want to be a part of the CMC, we provided a phone number. It's on my page. It's also on the CMC official Facebook page. But better yet, to answer your question, CMC is a brand new political institution, and CMC has an office right now in Monserrado, but CMC is working on having about 4 regional offices. We're gonna have one in Central Liberia in Banga, Pong County. We're gonna have one in Zredu, Grand Jida County. We're gonna have one in Grand Bassa, Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. We're also gonna have an office, one of the regional offices. We have 3 regional offices. So one of the offices of the CMC going to be in Tokman Bomi County. So if you are in those regions, will have sub offices in all the countries. But those will be the big regional offices that will coordinate the affairs of the CMC across the country. Because CMC is developmental based institution where it will engage in building roads, bridges, helping farmers, building clinics, empowering young people, giving macro loans to market women around the country. So, to answer your question, CMC is not based in one county. CMC is a grassroots organization that is poised to transform Liberia and change the political trajectory of our country. So, going back to what I was saying, the political cartels, all of them have taken position in Liberia, in Nimba County. And the reason is very simple. Most of them are doing it because of what they feel will be in it for them come 2029. And it is very interesting to see that the ANC political leader, Mr. Alexander Cummings, endorsing Edith Gonglo with a belief, should Edith win the election, then Edith can go as vice presidential candidate for Mr. Cummings. And given the geopolitical importance of Nimba County, CDC a few days ago hypocritically said they were endorsing 3 candidates: Mark Blon, Edith Gonglo, and Garrison Yellow. Hypocritically, CDC did that. But then, Mr. Cummings, who endorsed Edith Gonglo earlier on, with the belief that Edith could possibly be his running mate should she win the election, now CDC too wants to take credit. It's so interesting that all the politicians in Liberia now are showing their hands. I understand. Some of the players, the like of the former president, former vice president, and some other female politicians have also endorsed the candidacy of Madam Edith Gonglo, which is okay. For us at CMC, we don't have problem with anybody endorsing anybody of your choice. But what is ironical, in my opinion, is that the CDC was being very hypocritical. CDC endorsing 3 candidates, and then CDC feel with all the endorsement now coming for Madam Edith Gonglo, CDC not thinking that, oh, it looks like Edith going to win, even though CDC people think like that now. But they will be surprised when Mark Blon come and defeat all 3 of them. That's when they will be surprised. But it is getting abundantly clear that CMC is standing alone. And that's exactly what the Liberian people need to know. The reason why CMC is standing alone because CMC want to do the politics differently. CMC is saying that Liberian people are tired with politics as usual, wherein they come and give empty promises, lie to the Liberian people, deceive the Liberian people into voting for them. Then after that, they'll get lost from them. 6 years later, they will come back again and start asking for vote. So now CMC is saying, we are not going to do that. We are going to start working in the country. We're going to start working in the districts. We're going to start working in the counties. We're going to start working across the country. And at the end of the day, based on our work, based on the development that the CMC will undertake within the next 2 to 3 years, there the Liberian people will decide as to who is actually for them. They will decide as to what is in the pipeline for them. So because of that, the political cartel, they are afraid because they don't want to change the status quo. They want things to remain the same way. They want you to remain the same way because they don't want Liberian people eyes to be open. They don't want Liberian people to actually focus their decision on development. They don't want Liberian people to make their decision based on women empowerment and youth empowerment. They don't want that. They don't want your eyes to be open. All they want to do, they want to make sure they continue to steal your money. They continue to give you a crop of your own money. In a nutshell, they want to like pee on your hair and tell you that it's raining. What is wrong with somebody carry on development? What is bad about that? But they say no. For them, it's all about winning. It's all about lying and exploit the people later. If you look at it now, look at all the three major political parties in the country and other parties. They have all taken position. Either you with United Party and what's his name, Samuel Koga, or you follow Edith Gonglo and the CDC. So now it's clear now CDC and the ANC are fighting over Edith Gonglo. We don't know who's going to be the loser. We don't know who's going to be the winner. Because for them, if all of them believe if Edith wins, she will be vice presidential candidate for them. And Koga and United Party, they believe if Koga wins, that will give VP Kun a leverage in the county. It means that they're all fighting for themselves. Nobody fighting for the country. Nobody fighting for the county. Nobody fighting for the district. Nobody fighting for anything for Nimba County. They're all fighting as to what will happen in 2029. Unlike them, the CMC is fighting for development. So that if Mike William wins, CMC will be able to not only help them build roads, not only to empower the young people, not only to build more schools, but as I speak to you right now, CMC is distributing over 2,000 solar panels. And you know, we have done way more than that in the past. It's like development versus false promises. Honesty versus lie and deceptions. The Unity Party people believe the fight for this by-election is nothing about this election. It's nothing about Nimba County. It's all about what is in it for them in 2029. But the fact that all the political parties in the country, all the politicians have taken sides, it is an indication that the CMC agenda is a standalone plan, standalone agenda, because none of them actually want to support the idea of working for Liberian first, working for the Liberian people first and ask for their vote later. They don't believe in that. They think that's not the way forward. They want to keep the status quo. They want to make sure that they'll go and lie to you, give you 1 bag of rice, they give you 10 cups of rice, they give you $20, they buy your voting card for $10, $15, and then you vote for they vote for you. I mean, you vote for them with the promises that I will do X, Y, and Z for you. But then after then, they will forget about you. They will not even know your name. They will not even take your phone calls. So everybody in Nimba County, if you really mean well for Nimba, if you really love youth empowerment, if you want young people to be important again, if you want scholarship, if you want road network, building bridges, if you want the market women to at least have some money for themselves, we're not talking about people who come in with money now because of election. Support the CMC candidate. It's very important. You know, most of these people who are supporting candidates in our country, they are telling you, CDC wanted to play safe. They wanted to play hypocritical game. CDC wanted to say they are supporting all 3 candidates, so that anybody wins, so they can go ahead and just claim credit. And also say, oh, but we supported this person. Now the question to you now, if you are Mark Blown and you were endorsed by CDC, if you are Garrison Yelu and you were endorsed by CDC, now in the last minute, CDC now showing their hands in donating pack of rice, pickups, and cash to Edith. So clearly now Edith Gongolo is the CDC candidate. Edith Gongolo is endorsed by Alexander Cummings. So now if you are supporting Edith and you are from one of those parties, you should ask yourself, where does her loyalty lies? Is she loyal to George Weah or is she loyal to Alexander Cummings? So if you are supporting Edith because you wanted her to be Cummings' vice presidential candidate if she wins, do you think her loyalty will be with CDC that she endorsed in the second round of 2023 elections? Or you think she will be loyal to Mr. Cummings come 2029? And if you are in the middle, you are not a citizen or you are not with the Unity Party, your best bet would be to vote for Mark Bloom. Because all of the political actors, all the political players in the country have taken side between the 2 parties. And they want that to be the way of our politics. They want all of us to succumb to the idea of having a binary choice between CDC and the Unity Party. So they want to reduce the whole political system in the country to that. And we are not oblivious to the fact that both of these parties have failed us. Both of these parties have failed us for decades. You are aware, since our return to constitutional democracy, the Unity Party took over in 2005. They were in power till 2017. What did they do? Nothing. They were corrupt. They killed people. They inflicted higher poverty on the people. They stole the country resources. They did everything while the people suffer. While the common people language in poverty. Now you say, you know what? The party was not good. The party was corrupt. The party didn't mean well for Liberia. They did nothing good for Liberia. You remove them and give power to the CDC. From what's the ridiculous? CDC, what did they do? CDC did nothing. They also came and said, well, we've been waiting for a very long time. We have been waiting. We have been in opposition for years, for 12 years. We have spent a lot of money. We were beaten. We were imprisoned. We were attacked. We were discriminated against. So it's our time for us to pay back. That's exactly what the CDC did. So CDC came, CDC took power. In 3 months' time, Jovian started to break down his homes and started to build skyscrapers. Started appointing his friends, his advisors to lucrative positions in government. And they exploited our country. They became ruthless. They became lawless. Similar to what the United Party is doing right now. They start to remove people from tenure positions. They start to illegally prosecute people. They start to witch hunt people. They started to, engage in selective justice. And the worst of all, they start to eliminate their perceived political enemies. Instead, we, the Liberian, looking somewhere else, what did we do? We reverted to the same old system that destroyed the country for 12 years. Expecting them to come and do what? We went back to Joseph Nimba and the Unity Party. So now, the same cycle, they want to continue. So right now in Liberia, the only alternative, the only new idea, the only new system that could change the way politics has been done in Liberia for decades is the CMC. But because they don't want that, they want us to continue to go in cycle. They want us to continue to support something that is not in the interest of Liberia. It is embarrassing that the CDC will come out to say we are endorsing 3 candidates. Then last minute to time, a few days to the election, now the CDC is now re-endorsing, supporting financially and materially Edith Kanglo. So my question to Edith now, where does her loyalty lies? To tell you how politics is dirty, all of a sudden, George Weah, Alexander Cummings, Joe Howard Taylor, and Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, they're all on the same thing. Interestingly, versus Joseph Nimba, Jeremiah Kung, and other corrupt minded politicians in the country. The same people who have actually stalled the country for the past decades, almost 3 decades. If you count the 14-year, it could take us up to 3 to 5 decades from 1989 to 2025. You know, I want to say this, and I want you to mark this. This election, there will be a huge surprise. The Nimba people are not stupid. The Nimba people are some of the smartest people you can ever see. Mark Bloom being looked down upon, Mark Bloom being disrespected. Some of them say because the way he looks. Some of them say because the way he make him dress. Some of them say because the way they make him speak. LeBron people don't like that. You don't look down on somebody. God created all of us differently. They're not sweet talk. They're not wearing coat suit. Can build a nation. They're not wearing coat suit. They're not sweet talk. Can build your district. They are disrespecting Mark because he's young. The guy who is currently the president of France, he got the presidency, he was 37 years old. Mike Bloom is over 48. He's not that young. But you look down on the guy because he's quiet, because he's humble, he's down to earth, he's respectful. They want to look down on him. Somebody, let me say this. LeBron people, they will not allow LeBron to go down just to satisfy him for the people. And Nimba people, our eyes are open now. Nimba people, eyes are open now. They're not going to vote for anybody because of big names. They're not going to vote for anybody because of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She was there for 12 years. What did she do? Joe Howard was there. What did she do? That today Nimba people are important to you. That today you want to go and throw support behind somebody. One thing I know, the joke is on most of you. You'll be laughing. At the end of the scene, you'll be crying. Because if you are from the ANC and believe that supporting Edith will make her to support communist or be communist vice presidential candidate, how sure are you? If you think you're from the CDC, do you know whatever agreement that led to Mr. Comey endorsing Edith? You don't know. So the easiest thing for all of you, the fight for supremacy between CDC and United Party is not going to end today. It's not going to end tomorrow. And to solve the problem, support Mike Bloom. Mike Bloom is the best person for that country. He has record of working with everybody across the aisle. He has a record of working with elders, traditional leaders, market women, and Mark Bloom represents the new generation. Mark Bloom represents generational leadership. He represents the young people. In Liberia, we have more young people that can vote more than old people. So the young people of Nimba County, you should not allow to be defeated by the old school that have squandered their own opportunity. They have destroyed their own future. They want to destroy your future. Telling you that, oh, wait for tomorrow. Telling you, oh, no, you are the future leader. When your peers, your age group, your age mate are the one running the world today. They are the one controlling the world. But they will tell you in Liberia, say, your way, now your time. You're the future leader. Then no. The future is now. You are living in the future now. Don't allow anybody to fool you. Let me see here. Let me see if somebody actually let me read my messages because somebody was sending me a message. Okay. So I know a lot of people will be sleeping in Labro at this time. And there will be a lot of people too that will be coming on to watch this broadcast later on. But before I leave, still got about 13 minutes. I want to be here maybe for like just 1 hour. So I got about 13 minutes to go. If you have a question, ask your question. I'll be able to help answer your question. Since the creation of Liberia up to where we are now, somebody say, Dauda say from ANC hour to CMC hour. I'm not sure if you been following me. Yes, we believe at the time that Comey was better than his competitors. And I have never been part of any political party, just so you know. It was you people, the hypocrites who wanted me to support their candidate, the Unity Party or the CDC, because I didn't do that, so they felt I was a part of the ANC. No, I'm not. Nobody feel me. Nobody pays my rent. I do everything for myself. I'm a grown up. I'm a family man. I'm a family heir. I'm a leader in my community. I'm a leader in the society. So nobody can assign any particular party to me. I choose where I want to go. And I made it very clear that whenever I decide to be a part of any political party, I will do it openly. I will not be on the fence. So who am I going to be afraid of to say I'm part of the ANC? I'm not part of the ANC if I'm part of the ANC. Some of you are just stupid. No, I've never been part of any political party in Liberia. When I decided to be a part of a political party, I just did it. I know that's why most of you are angry, because I didn't go on your side. But you have nothing to show me that you are the answer for Liberia problem. Both political parties in Liberia have been given the opportunity to change the life of my people. But you have all failed miserably. You got nothing to offer to the country. So we decided to follow a movement, to be a part of a change that will benefit Liberia. Some of you are getting agitated about that. I'm sorry, but I mean, it is democracy. You have the right to be a part of anything you want to be a part of. You have your right to support anybody. But I can tell you, because of the poor decision making, we are where we are today, after 177 years. It is time we look at politics differently. It is time that we pay attention to ourselves. Enough of being sycophants. Enough of being followers. Enough of being praise singers. Pay attention to yourself, to your children, and the future of your children. Most of us in Liberia, we continue to follow politicians because you're getting $1 or $2 from them. You attack, you demonize, you disrespect anybody who will come on with a better idea because of the chicken change you get from the politicians. But that's not enough. The money that they are taking the chicken change from and give it to you, it belongs to you. They are not distributing the wealth of the country equitably. They are not doing it the right way. They are stealing from you, but you say they are giving you money. It's like you have a family. You have family, let's say your father passed away. And you have 10 children. The person who's supposed to be head of the family will go and take $1 million from the money and then come and give all of you $500, telling you, say, I'm just helping you. Is that person helping you? Or that person destroying you? Or that person stealing from you? That's exactly what they are doing. The resources of the country belong to the people. But they will go and steal your money and give you a crop from your money, give you chicken change from your own money, making you feel that they are doing something for you. And you agree with that, you accept that. You even insult people who will come and speak against it. You will go and defend a president, your abusers, and disrespect, insult people who are there to defend you, to protect your interests, to educate you, to enlighten your minds. You will go and insult those people. But I think it's about time that we have been advocating for social justice, for equality, for accountability, for fairness in the country. It's about time that we be very, very mindful. We should not be angry at these people. Majority of them have been brainwashed. Majority of them have been brainwashed by these people. And for a very long time. So it's going to take time. It is going to take a long time to enlighten the minds of most of these people whose minds have been controlled over the years by the politicians. So I don't blame some of these people. They can even be disrespecting people who are speaking for them, who are speaking on their behalf. They can be insulting those people, thinking that they are having fun. Because of the behavior of these politicians, all of our young people have become beggars. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Young people in Liberia from school, right after graduation, you're supposed to have a job. The people stealing your money, they sort of invest that money in the private sectors. They sort of create job for you. Either a farming job, either a mechanical job, either being computer, or any other job. But in Liberia, we believe the only lucrative job, the only job the only good job for all of us, especially when you graduate from high school or from college, is to work in government. That's not the way it's supposed to be. That is not the way it's supposed to be. So I'm calling on all Liberians, Nimbayan in particular, don't vote for Koga. Don't vote for any other candidate in that election. If you want change, if you want development, if you want road construction, if you want youth empowerment, and if you want women empowerment, support Mark Blown. Mark Blown is the best candidate in this race. That's why the political cartels are getting together to support the old politicians, those that have been given the opportunity and they have failed the people of Nimba County. They are telling you not to go and vote for them. So they are not telling you to vote for them in the interest of Nimba County or in the interest of the people of Nimba County. But what is in it for those people who are actually leverage the vote right now? They are telling you vote for these people because it's in their interest for 2029. For CMC, we don't care about what is in it for us. We care about what is in it for Liberia and the Liberian people. That's why our objective is not based on what happened in 2029. We are telling you, support our candidate, vote for Mark Billion, join the CMC party across the country. Let's work together. From now to 2026, 2027, by the end of 2027, let's come together and see what happened. And you tell us, CMC, we are proud of you. Together, we have done X, Y, and Z. Together, we have built these amount of bridges. Together, we have empowered these amount of farmers. Together, we have graduated these amount of students through scholarship programs. Together, we have paved these amount of roads without even giving power, without even you doing anything for us. But the politicians, they don't want that. In fact, somebody call me and say, oh, we start making the politics hard for some of us, and we're not going to support it. Because not all got money to help the people to develop our area before people can vote for us. So somebody are angry. And it will continue to elect people who are struggling to even get ends meet. People who are struggling to get money to feed their family. People who are struggling to even rent one-bedroom apartment. You give them power, you know what they will do? They will steal from the country, follow their pocket first before they can even worry about you, the poor people, the regular people, the common people. In fact, they will use the power you give to them to appease you. So it is important. Somebody say, Justina Tuwa said if don't see SKTV on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We are on YouTube as I speak to you right now. Let me see here. Let me check real quick. Yes, SKTV is on YouTube. And let me see here. I want to make sure that you're on YouTube. Yes, indeed, we are on YouTube. In fact, our normal, regular YouTube channel is being reinstated. As I speak to you right now, I have about 37 people on YouTube. Yeah, the YouTube is back. So yes, we are on YouTube. Just follow your usual SKTV platform you follow on YouTube, and you'll see us there. We are on YouTube, definitely. So let me see here on Facebook. Yeah, on Facebook, we have 400 plus people. But then we have about 37 people that are watching on the YouTube. So yes, I want to say thank you to all of you for following me. Every now and then we'll be doing a show called CMC-Hours. It will be to enlighten our people about what is happening within the CMC, also in Liberia. We'll also be updating you about the happenings within the political space in Nimba County. And we'll enlighten you about some of the facts surrounding all the candidates. But as I leave you tonight, let me inform you that the political cartels, the criminal empires, they are galvanizing their support towards the political actors, the old political actors. They want to take away your right. They want to take away your power. They want you to give them your power so they can use it against you. They will come to sweet talk you right now. They will come to lie to you. They want to deceive you in telling you to support somebody else other than Mike Bloom. But all of them, they're all liars. They've been there. They did nothing. Koga been over there for 13 years. Koga has done nothing for Nimba people, not even for his district. So my people, especially young people, let's do the right thing. Let's vote for Mark Bloom. Support Mark Bloom for a united Nimba. Support Mark Bloom for development in Nimba. Support Mark Bloom for youth empowerment. Support Mark Bloom for women empowerment. That's the best way forward. That's the only way. So, Justina, please check and let me know if you've seen us on YouTube. I believe we are on YouTube. I updated it before I came on. So our regular YouTube is back on. So you should be able to see us there. Yeah, I just want to be here for like an hour to have a conversation with you. Tomorrow I'm going to come back on. In fact, tomorrow SKTV will be carrying live a town hall organized by our host here to have the political leader engage Liberians across the UK and Europe at large. And we will share with you. You will listen to the conversation. You will listen to the questions and answers. But again, I want to say thank you to all of you who share the show. If you haven't done so, please go ahead and share the show. I know it's late. Others who will come back later on will watch the show. All right. So I came across this song today. Very beautiful song. Sing for Honorable Musa Hassan Belete doing his run for the House of Representatives. So I'm going to play it to close the show.
Honorable Ruby, your toi, ça marche. Par cette meilleure, c'est Thiago. Dis-le toi, viens à Bouguer.
I'm your liberator. Sweet song.
Patua Pagobo. Nakusano Patua Pagobo. Hey, Patua Pagobo. Patua Pagobo. Hey, Patua Pagobo. Musa Bletuna. Patua Pagobo. Hey, Patua Pagobo. Patua Pagobo. Africa Freeman, Nebus on the way, what was up there, the boy, Patua Bababo, they should have a settlement, Patua Bababo. What you are, your man, Matingo man, Mano, let us join together and build this dream never settle.
We buy council bow. When they set up on can you what do I? Can you what do I? Can you what do I? Set up on
The person, Jerry Yakaway, Tayama.
Papa do la go. So, what you want, my boy? And the possibility to la go. The Senate of our pain. So, what you want? Visita menu, don't me sadie. Can you what you want, my boy? Ya know, the Senate of our pain.
If you are from, this is someone in Nimba. Let us stop discrimination, tribalism, and football disability. Oh, for better road construction, development is the best. Musability. Oh, Yago Nimba Yasiebo, Papa Konu.
Princess Kamara.
Hey, Musability Kai. Je dis, envoyez-le.
There are things we can do with bringing good news